Hello students of Standard 10. Welcome to the e-learning classes of DAV Moyle Public School. Subject Science. Our today's topic is Autotrophic mode of nutrition. When we walk or ride a bicycle, we are using up energy. Even when we are not doing any apparent activity, energy is needed to maintain a state of order in our body. We also need material for outside in order to grow, develop, synthesize protein and other substances needed in the body. The source of energy and the material is the food we eat. How do living things get their food? The general requirement for energy and material is common in all organisms, but it is fulfilled in different ways. Some organisms use simple food material obtained from inorganic sources in the form of carbon dioxide and water. These organisms, the autotrophs, includes green plants and some bacteria. Other organisms utilizes complex substances. These complex substances have to be broken down into simpler ones before they can be used for the upkeeping and growth of the body. To achieve this, organisms use biocatalysts called enzymes. Thus, the heterotroph's survival depends directly or indirectly on autotroph. Heterotrophic organisms include animals and fungi. Autotrophic nutrition. Carbon and energy requirement of the autotrophic organisms are fulfilled by photosynthesis. It is the process by which autotrophs take in substances from the outside and convert them into stored form of energy. This material is taken in the form of carbon dioxide and water, which is converted into carbohydrate in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Carbohydrates are utilized for providing energy to the plants. The carbohydrates which are not used immediately are stored in the form of starch, which serves as the internal energy reserve to be used as and when required by the plant. A somewhat similar situation is seen in us where some of the energy derived from the food we eat is stored in our body in the form of glycogen. Absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Conversion of light energy to chemical energy and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. These events occur during this process, that is photosynthesis. These steps need not take place one after the other immediately. For example, desert plants take up carbon dioxide at night and prepare an intermediate which is acted upon by the energy absorbed by the chlorophyll during the day. Stomata are tiny pores present on the surface of the leaf. Massive amount of gaseous exchange takes place in the leaves through these pores for the purpose of photosynthesis, but it is important to note that exchange of gases occurs across the surface of stems, root and leaves as well, since large amount of water can also be lost through these stomata. The plant closes these pores when it does not need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. The opening and closing of the pore is a function of the guard cell. The guard cell swells when water flows into them, causing the stomatal pore to open. Similarly, the pore closes if the guard cell shrinks. So far, we have talked about how autotrophs meet their energy requirements, but they also need other raw materials for building their body. The water used in photosynthesis is taken up from the soil by the roots in terrestrial plants. Other materials like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and magnesium are taken up from the soil. Nitrogen is an essential element used in the synthesis of protein and other compounds. This taken up in the form of inorganic nitrates or nitrites, or it taken up as organic compounds which have been prepared by bacteria from atmospheric nitrogen. Now it's time to check your knowledge about today's topic. Here are some questions as your assignment. I hope you understand today's topic. We again meet with new video. Till then, stay at home, be safe, be happy.